Yeah, it's me, Donna. I'm back again. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're somebody who's been here before and come back, welcome to you and thank you for coming back. Today, hopefully I want to do a wallpapering hack. I'm going to put a timestamp down here when I actually show the hack because I feel like I need to explain why I want to do this video. Basically, you know when you're doing wallpapering, I do wallpapering in the house and the painting and that. Liam does some as well, but I tend to hang the paper and I use lining paper on the walls that I want to paint because I don't like really painting just flat on walls. So when I do lining paper, if I get a little bit of an overlap, I'm not too fussed because I get a bit of emery cloth sandpaper and just smooth it off, then I paint it over so it literally looks like there's nothing on the wall. So lining paper, fantastic, brilliant, never have a problem with it. And over the years, I've always done like lining paper on the most three walls and then wallpaper on one wall because I've never quite figured out how to get pattern wallpaper round windows and corners. I've just never quite sussed it, although I have done one in the living room. It's only a little alcove. So I started in the alcove. Anyway, but you know when you find when you've got a dark wallpaper, you have your dark, although I'll go for light, but I'm just talking in theory. Like you have like dark, and then the back of your wallpaper is white, isn't it? So sometimes when you put the two together, you put them together, if you've figgled about with it to line the pattern up, sometimes you get like a white line, and it's not a gap. It's not a gap of like, your paper's moved or anything. It's like the white line from the back of the paper is shown through. Which, when you're doing normal wallpapering, sod it, and you just rip it off and just put another piece up, don't you? Like, it's not a problem. But I've been getting a bit like, adventurous, and 3 rooms now in my house. I've done a mural. You can see my mural video when I done the bedroom, and that weren't so bad because the majority of the paper was white and it just had green flowers. So 90% of it was white. So when the white butted up to the white, that was fine, hunky dory. But when I done my dining room, I done it in like dandelions mural, and it's blue, which I thought dandelions were white, but anyway, most of it's blue. So on some of the blue sections, when they're joined together, you can see a white in it, which is very frustrating because you've only got one bit of paper, you can't do nothing with it then. You just you've got to live with it. And the same thing's happened in the spare bedroom. I put some pink mural up and that seems to be more noticeable. The line seems to be like proper in your face. I'm not saying I'm a brilliant decorator. I'm not. I'm just a DIYer. I just try my best. It's never going to be 100% perfect, but to the eye it's all right. But this is really bugging me, because there's nothing I could do about it because it's up. You haven't got no spare paper to fix it with. So I looked on YouTube. If I can find the link to the video that I watched that recommended this hack, I'll put it below because it's not. So basically he recommended, I watched one where he recommended getting a paint sample from B&Q and whatever, get it mixed, take the colour with you and get it mixed and colour it in with the paint sample. Or the other one was these. Oh, it's super tips, washable markers. Use a washable marker to go along the white bit and cover it. And I'm like, is this gonna work? Is it? So I didn't know what colour to get, so basically I went on Amazon and bought 2 lots. There's 50 in there, and I think that's going to be the more suitable. So I'm going to get a piece of paper first to see which one's the best colour match. And I'm going to get a sponge and dampen it because it does say washable. And hopefully, fingers crossed. So if this don't work, I'm not going to be happy. But I've got to give it a go, because every time I go in there, it's proper, like, it bugs me. Every time I walk in there and in my dining room, I can see this bloody line. And It's really like, it bugs me a lot. You'll know if you've ever done a job. It's the same with like if you've done tiling. When I tiled in our old house, when I tiled the kitchen, because we had a tiler come in and tile it, and he made a right mess of it, so I ended up ripping the whole lot off and redoing it. If I didn't like the one cut, I had to take it off, and it cost me a bloody fortune because it bugged me. Like, I thought, right, okay, and then I'm like, no, it's got to come off, got to start again. But I can't start again with this because I think it was it about £70 for the one, which is a lot of money. If it would have turned out fantastic, I would have been proper over the moon. But you know, when you're looking, no, well, I wasn't looking forward to putting it up, but I was looking forward to the finished effect. I'm going to take you in there and show you. Hang on. This is the wall. This is my spare bedroom. So I know it's not perfect. So if anybody's looking and going, oh, that's not perfect, I know it's not perfect. I'm not a decorator, but if you look, go closer. Oh, is it going to focus? Can you see the line? That line there, it's not a gap. That's not a gap, it's an actual, the white bit showing through. So that drives me nuts. It really does. Even without my glasses, I can see it. So as you come out, it's not that noticeable from a distance, but I know it's there, and I don't like it. I could see it better. Can you see it? You can see it, I'm sure you can. So that's like a browny colour, isn't it? That's part of the branch. And as you come away, it's looking a bit blurry. So it doesn't look too bad. Where's my other line? Hang on. There's a lot. See there, where the white is. Okay. And then you can see a little bit there. Can you see it? You see there? I'm trying to focus in. Very annoying. Oh, God, that looks terrible now. Now I can see. Can you see it now? Look. I'm going to try and focus. There you go. How annoying is that? If any decorators are watching this, I doubt it, but they are. Can you tell me how to stop that? Because that is really frustrating. So I'm going to get my felt tip pens and try and see which one matches up with that brown. Nothing's ever straightforward, is it? I can't find a brown to match that brown. I don't know, this one looks a bit too light. And the other one looks too dark. Where have I got my where's my sponge gone? Ah, I've got a sponge. Got a sponge down there. So I might try with the light one first. And if that's no good, I've got a sponge. So can you see it? I'm wondering if I'm going to have to zoom you in because I don't know if you can see it there. Can you see it? Oh, I might have to zoom you in. Hang on. I've got you super close up now. Right, I'm going to try this one. I found another brown. So, can you see? I'm hoping I ain't got my glasses on. So let's just have a little go. Right, sponge is ready. Oh, bloody hell. Hang on. Sponge. Wipe it off. What do you think? Obviously I'm going to have to find different colours for these bits. It's like a multicoloured swap shop in it. But I don't think that white is as noticeable now. Let me give it another wipe. Maybe I should have gone up a little bit more. Yeah. Are you wobbling? You're wobbling there. Right. Get me Maybe if it was all one colour it would have looked better. But, hang on, let me... Oh, hang on. I think I went too high. Can you see? Hang on, I'll zoom you around. Hang on, hang on. Oh, how to stop this? So this is the brown. I'm zooming in. I think I went a little bit too high. And it's not as blooming wipeable as it says it is. But I don't think the brown, it's blurry because the actual picture is blurry. It's not my camera. The actual whole mural is blurry. So I don't think the brown's as noticeable, but like I said, we're a little bit too high. Okay. From a distance, look. Looks perfect, look. From a distance and squint your eyes. Looks alright. I tried to fix it. I think I'm just going to have to live with it, because I think most people who do this, maybe the wall is like one colour, whereas this is, like you see, I'm going to move you around. It's all different colours because it's flowers. Are they blossoms? Oops. They're blossoms. So I think I'm going to leave it there. It's not as noticeable. So I think I went a little bit too high there, got a bit carried away, and the sponge was bloody useless. I don't think these wipeable pens are as wipeable as they make out. Plus, I didn't want to rub too hard because the paper was very thin, and I didn't want to rub it too much to the point where I actually started like taking the colour off the actual paper. So the moral of this story is don't just try not to get the white lines. Although I did see one woman, she had the roll of wallpaper and it was like dark, I think it was dark blue, and she had some like colouring chalks, and she coloured in the whole base of the paper, which I thought seemed a bit extreme, but it obviously did the job. And like I said, another ones who used paint from B&Q, it was, the wallpaper was blue, a blue, textured blue. So when he filled in the white with the blue paint, it blended in perfect, whereas that hasn't blended in quite as perfect. If you're a proper wallpaperer, decorator even, how do you solve this problem? Do you colour in all the roll? Because that seems like a really long-winded job. I suppose you're going to get a fantastic... But I wouldn't have been able to colour this because it was on a roll, and I had to cut it because it was individual strips and all different colours. So how do you solve the different colour scenario? So, so thank you all for watching my fail. But I can't be the only one who's got this. It must be a thing. That's bugged me now. That's going to bug me now. Every time I come in here now, I'm going to see that. And I don't really want to put a picture there, although I have got a mirror there that I painted. Have you ever tried painting a mirror frame? And we built a, a radiator cover the other day. And I got the radiator cover from Etsy, and it's got flowers in. I'll have to show you it when it's finished. Trying to paint inside that. That was like Mission Impossible. So everything you see on YouTube where they go DIY hacks, just do this and this. I don't know, it isn't as easy. Maybe I'm thick. Maybe I'm thicker than what I thought I was. Yeah, because I'm not happy with that now. That's gonna, every time I walk in here, that's gonna be like right in my eyesight. And I'm not putting no more wallpaper up. So thank you all for watching. It's not very informative, but I really thought this would work. It proper convinced me it'd work. What am I going to do with them bloody crayons now? Then paint? Not paints. Felt tips. Anybody got any kids? Okay. Alright, thank you all for watching. You are all awesome. I will see you in the next video, which will probably be a try on haul video, because I can do them. I can put on clothes. Had years of practice. Thank you, bye.